Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about the Mantis part 2. Now Daemon finally was able to talk to me about it because he was very scared. He was very traumatized by the experience of the Mantis, and he was like hesitant telling me. So one time he invited me to a cafe and he's like, "Okay, I'm going to tell you." And he didn't want to say it on the phone. Like he just told me, "Hey, do you want to go to a cafe?" And he's like, "I got to tell you this." So when I asked him, "What do you think about the Mantis? Like, who made it?" He believes that there is a group on the dark web that is the Mantis project. They have a Mantis project, and they create super assassins, which later on would become sold to the military to become a super soldier. Now, in this project, people there's a lot of people in it, and because there's a Mantis in your head, there's a chip, right? So they use some kind of neural monitoring, something like a software that makes the Mantis allow you to see through the person's eyes. And people would on the Mantis group, they would put bits. They would bet who's gonna kill who, and it's like gambling. And like people who are rich and they have nothing to do, they start watching that, and basically um, the best killer, the one who will kill the most and is the most successful, they would clone his body into another body and put a Mantis in it, would download the information from the real person to the Mantis, and then that person they would sell it to the military to become a super soldier or a super assassin. Now people in the Mantis, they are trained in their dream state about how to become psychic, and they will put them in scenarios in their dreams on how to kill, and they will be trained on every situation possible, and they will be trained in their sleep. Now, people when they go to bed at a certain time, when the game is ready to be done, they would go to bed, and then they would actually sleepwalk and leave, because they're, like I said in the previous video, there's a personality that if you trigger it, the person in the game inside the Mantis would become you. So when you become that person, you wouldn't have memory from that personality. It's a self-dependent personality. Now, people would have people with a Mantis, they would find weapons in different places that only the people with the Mantis can see. They will be like invisible, like transparent in a way, but they feel very real when you hold them. Now, for example, a pistol can have a smart bullet, and the smart bullet, for example, if someone was shot by it, they would disappear. Basically, it has like a holographic technology in it, which sends vibration all over the body and change its matter into something less physical, and they would disappear, and the hologram would make them look like they're not there. Also, people with the Mantis can, most of them disappear and use holographic technology so that they can be invisible, and only people with the Mantis and sixth sense, psychic sense, can see them and be like, "Oh, he's coming to kill me. I have to kill him," and yeah, so that when people die, nobody figures it out, and the best killer would then be sold to the military, and so on. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, but yeah, that's what Damon told me so far. He said it's way deeper than that, and he probably was really scared sharing this information. So far, he has a way. He's very strong-willed. He's like, I never consciously killed anybody, but I have dreams where I'm always killing people, and there's always a situation. And people in the Mantis, some of them would be in a different. His program was different. Like some other people would be in the Mantis, they are trained to become a monster when they're in the killing stage. They can change into like a. So he described that one of the girls in the Mantis was a spider which has a half a body of a woman and a spider, and they would have different abilities. So it's very weird. There are creatures that are not human that you need to attack and defend yourself from. And yeah, if he tells me way more, I'm gonna tell you. I'm very excited.